Today I'm going to walk you through creating your very own SQRL identity. So let's get started. Start by opening up a web browser. In my case, I'm going to be using Google Chrome. Then go up to the address bar and type in www.grc.com/sqrl, SQRL. Then press enter. Now scroll down to where it says download now and click it. SQRL.exe should show up on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and click it. Then go ahead and click on Install SQRL. Then click Yes. Once finished, it's going to go ahead and open up a web browser and take you to the SQRL forum. You can look around here or just hit the X in the corner. And then go ahead and click OK. Now, SQRL will automatically open up, so just give it a second. What we want to do now is go ahead and create our very first SQRL identity. How exciting. So let's go ahead and click on Create an Identity. Now you can go ahead and read the text and then click Next. Read some more text and click Next again. Now it wants a name for your identity. This name really doesn't mean much except for that when you have more than one identity, this will be the name that will show up in the list of identities to choose from. Preferably it should be your name. I mean, it could be whatever you want, but preferably your name. In my case, mine's Adam, so let's go ahead and call it Adam. We're going to go ahead and click on Next. All right, so here we have the rescue code. The rescue code is a code printed out on a piece of paper. Think of it like your get out of jail free card. For instance, if you forget your password, you can use the rescue code to reset your password. Without it, you're kind of stuck. Or if you tell SQRL when you export your identity to import it using the rescue code, you would then use this to import your SQRL identity onto different computers, phones, or tablet. Without this rescue code, you're also stuck in that regard too. So whatever you do, just don't throw it away. Print it off and store it somewhere safe that you know where it's at, as in a safe or a safety deposit box, or somewhere where you know it's not going to get thrown away. To tell you more about the rescue code, I'm going to go ahead and have you listen to something I recorded. It's actually a conversation between me and the SQRL client, assuming my identity has been stolen. And the rescue code also lets you take back control of your identity if it gets stolen from a hacker. The conversation would go a little bit something like this. Hey client, I've got some bad news. Oh man, what's that? My identity's been stolen. Can you help me out? Sure, I can help you out, but first, I just need you to verify that you are the owner of the identity and not the guy who stole it. So could you please enter the rescue code? You know, that thing that you should have located in a very safe place, printed on a piece of paper or written down? Yeah, I got that code actually. Hold on. I'm typing it right now. All right, it's entered. Perfect. Let me go check. Ah, you've been verified. All right, so what now? I've created you some brand new keys right alongside your old ones. All you gotta do now, just go back to our website you've signed into before and sign in again. I've also included a signed note. When they see that and they see my signature, they're going to replace your old keys with your new one, and you will be good to go. Really? Thanks, client. No problem. You have a good day now. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and click on Next. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and display the rescue code. He really wants to make sure that you don't just say, yeah, I got the rescue code, great, whatever, and then continue on without actually writing it down or without actually printing it. So on the next screen, you will be required to make sure that you did print it or you did write it down. So it's going to ask for it again. So at this point, go ahead and print the rescue code or write the rescue code down. All right, so in my case, I'm going to go ahead and retype the rescue code. Now, once it's accepted, or if you've typed it in correctly, it will go green, like it is here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. Okay, now the identity is protected with a password. Now, when you create a password, we want to use something sophisticated, something strong, not like password 123. Each time you log into a website, it will prompt you for your SQRL password. Or if you come back 15 minutes after that, probably just the first 4 characters. But you want to make it strong and not guessable. So here's a few options. First off, don't use the word password. No, it's unsafe. And that's the first password everybody tries. So I would recommend taking a phrase and combining it with some punctuation. It's easy to understand, easy to type, and it's hard to guess. So let's go ahead and think of something here. Now this one's kind of long, but you can get the general gist of what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and create the password. My dog smells like he needs a bath, ! star. So let's go ahead and type it in. All right, then obviously he wants to make sure that you know what you just got done typing the first time without any typos, and he wants you to type it again. And now click Set New Password. All right, now it wants you to back up your identity. At this point, you can either display a QR code that you can then take a picture with a phone or a tablet to import it quickly into your phone or tablet. You can store it in a file on a USB flash drive somewhere outside of your computer so a bad guy can't get into your computer and steal your identity. Or what I would recommend is printing it off onto a piece of paper. Personally, I would print 2 copies just in case you lose it. Although you can come back at any point and export your identity later, although I would recommend you do it now before you forget. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. Next. And OK. And close. So now in the bottom right corner, you're going to see a new squirrel icon. It's a cute little white squirrel on a blue background. Go ahead and double click him. So from here, you can view or change settings, or you can go back to backup and export your identity and still print off a copy of your identity. Well, that is it. Congratulations. You now have your very first SQRL identity. Good for you. Well, that's it. I hope this video helped you out. Enjoy.